Daredevil Born Again will feature more villains than just the Kingpin. I think a lot of people actually expected this. I don't think this should come as any shock. But now, according to reports, we know exactly who the villain will be. So enter Muse. No, not Jason Mewes. Just Muse. Man, are we really scratching the bottom of the barrel already for Daredevil villains? That's a comment I saw. I'm not saying that, but you know what? I kind of should be. But yeah, Muse. Yeah, Muse, huh? Everybody's 18th most in-demand character for an appearance in a Marvel series. Okay, seriously though, I don't mind this. From what we are to understand, this is going to be the first villain that's in, like, a couple of episodes at the beginning to set up the new world, to set up what's going on here with the villains, what plans are in motion by Wilson Fisk and everything, and to kind of establish this new world, new supporting cast and everything like that before we move on into what we, expect is going to be building up the Fisk for Mayor story and, well, Daredevil going up against him. Now, in the comics, Muse is a somewhat more obscure character. I would definitely put it that way. Like, he's very recent, first appeared in the last decade. I remember reading the comic with him, and as soon as it was done, I kind of forgot. So this honestly makes sense that it's a villain that they're going to use, and probably just like the comics, he's going to end up dying by the end of the story. And what's notable about the character is his first appearance, he actually just outright attacks a courtroom and kidnaps the judge. So I could honestly see that playing into the story here, using that as sort of a basis of, hey, Daredevil's going to go after Muse, and that puts him on the radar because people are going to twist the truth and everything. Like, there's a whole lot here that you can really do with the character to kind of kick off Daredevil Born Again. And one thing that's notable about him as a villain is that he kind of has Daredevil's enhanced sense built into him. Like, it's actually part of his body, and he uses his vortex body ability. That's like the best way to describe it, to almost have the same type of sensory that Daredevil has. So he can really be a good counter to Matt Murdock. He's also got some superhuman strength, which at this point is, you know, your standard grab bag of powers that everybody has. And he is an expert hand-to-hand combatant, which again puts him on the level of Daredevil with the ability, so the two can go toe-to-toe. They can use CG, do some stunts, you know, make it look like a comic book fight. So while I'm not exactly, you know, hyped for this character or anything, it's not a character I would have tossed in here, I could see why it's smart to toss him in here and, you know, produce some action figures and a one-off villain that sets the story off.